Hi everybody, Mortgage Whisperer coming to you live from the Mortgage Whisperers private Facebook group. Hope everyone's well. I want to tell an interesting story now, guys. You remember probably when you first came into the group, part of the communication early on was me talking about the art versus the science of how to be successful as a top performer in this industry. And I ran I guess you could call it a test. I've done this test quite a few times over the years, and I'm going to recall one particular test that I think you'll find extremely interesting to contemplate in validating the point about art being more important than science. So it's probably 16, 17 years ago, I had a friend of mine who worked in another industry and had communicated to me an interest in becoming a mortgage broker. And I had, at that time, probably about somewhere between 20 and 30 mortgage brokers working for me in the business at the time. So I set up a little bit of a blind test, I guess you could call it. I set a challenge to one of my existing brokers who was an ex-banker. He was struggling to find clients, but was very good technically, as you'd expect. An ex-banker knew a lot about loans and structures, and all the terminology was second nature to him. So I set him a test. I came up with four appointments for him. He didn't even have to go and find them. I just, through my network, found 4 client appointments. For my friend, she's a she, who had never ever spoken to someone about a loan before, I set her a task to go and effectively walk the streets for a day and just tell people that she was changing careers and was going to be a mortgage broker and that she'd like to come and talk to them about their loan. And I kid you not, this is a true story. So a few days later, when it was actually only 2 days later, when I got a phone call from my friend, not the mortgage broker, the lady who was changing careers. And she was freaking out. She goes, "Ashley, I did exactly what you told me to do, and I've got 4 appointments." And she was freaking out. It was unbelievable. So that's that part of the story. My mortgage broker, the technical expert who I sent to 4 appointments, closed 2 and missed 2. And that's another story why he missed the 2, but I can tell you it had nothing to do with the his technical knowledge. Even the 2 that he won had very little to do with technical knowledge. Both of those clients he won were reasonably close colleagues of mine, so he had an advantage. So he got 50% strike rate. So my friend who'd never ever spoken about a loan to someone before got 4 appointments simply by walking the street and asking people. And that is exactly what happened. So I went to the 4 appointments with this young lady. We won all 4 loans. She sat back and watched me do my thing, which was not at any stage did we talk about loan structures. We simply talked about pain points, emotional connection, and what we offered, which was us, not more loan products. She went away on holidays for 4 weeks, came back. I'd processed all 4 loans. 3 had settled, 1 was waiting to settle, and there was several $1,000s in commission waiting for this person, who then proceeded to pursue a mortgage career and became extremely successful. So that's an example, and I'm going to post some more in the coming days, probably weeks, about why the art is really the key to being a top performer in this industry. So over and out for now, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. And remember, when you're sitting in front of clients, there's one thing you have to offer them that no one else has. And guess what? You're looking at it in the mirror. It's always all about you. Bye for now.